I just joined a game. Let's see what we get. Credicor and Thorgate. Well, this looks like a good Credicor hand. My. 1, 2, 3. Do we care about anything else? Well, we probably want carbonate processing. So we'll jack the heat way up. It's possible we could go for Terraformer. With the heat rising so quickly, we could play permafrost extraction. I mean, this isn't that much heat, so it's a bit early for permafrost. Maybe we'll find a better way to raise the temp. Whatever. Close enough. This looks sweet. This is a more exciting hand than we've been seeing the last couple. I guess the last one was pretty good too. We could be guaranteed to run that physics complex as soon as we saw a science tag. And actually we got science tags quickly and ran it, what was that, Gen 3? Which was great until all the energy hate came in. Still a good game with a pretty powerful start. And you know, we start in science, which is always nice. Got no science payoffs though. It's definitely nice to have one of those first science tags be Mars University, for example, or Olympus Conference. Now I think I've left just enough cash to play IO Mining Industries, so we have to dodge hired raiders. That would be a pretty mental thing to do, first action though. Well, this is not the best start. Just several minutes in. Maybe... Oh, you have some action? Okay. Maybe Bump-O-Matty had to explain his choices to watching a couple of YouTubers as well. UNMI. And Tharsis. That looks like a good one for UNMI. And an ocean. Very nice. And these corporations are not usually ones to Asteroid Mining Consortium U. Well, I guess it's less likely than some. You know, Phobelog or Saturn, you're going to be playing some titanium production. We'll see what Tharsis wants to do. I think I had titanium mine last time I was Tharsis, or one of the last couple times. Seen Tharsis a lot lately. including in games not recorded. All right. I don't know about that. That's not what you want to be doing with your cash. Especially if you're not going to pick up plants. Could be some background noise. My fellow victims of quarantine are in the house, and one small one is singing away right now. All right, so we're going to have $33 spendable next generation. So we can play Beam if we take no cards, but probably want cards. Although we could, we can't play Beam and then carbonate processing. Oh yeah, we certainly want cards. Yeah, well, we got to pass this. Oh well. This is our lucky day. Like Molehill area is pretty good for us. You can even do it right now. Take 2 cards, play Molehill area, but AI Central, I mean, that's just... It's not a card I want to pass. It was passed to us. Ugh. That's a really tough one. Like just about anything else, I'd take Molehill area here. The downside with Molehill area is it does slow our Jovian development. Okay. We'll just see what we got. Maybe we won't play this. But there are worse things than not having max heat. If the O2 raises very slowly, yeah, we're going to want kelp farming. I think our opponents probably want kelp farming, so I'm surprised to see it. They know oceans are coming. Yeah, so we lose a little heat production here, but we're going to have heat production, and this way we probably won't have too much. And magnetic field generators, which is not what we want to be doing. Okay. So let's say we take these. We have $18. We play this, and we have $4. Next gen will have 24 plus 12 worth of titanium, so we can take a card and play Beam. We can only take 1 card, but we can play Beam and carbonate processing, which is pretty good. And if we, I don't know, we're probably not going to see better cards than these 3. If we do, we can sit on them. The question is really to play Release of Inert Gases now, and yeah, it's not going to get better unless we see Media Group, but can't count on that. So to play it now or to wait? I think we'll just play it now and plan on taking fewer cards. Inert Gases is not my favorite card, but if we're going to be headed for Terraformer, we're going to need stuff like that. Anyway, that was the thought process. Hopefully we all get some crappy cards next gen and don't have to take any. We can hate pick too. See, now he takes the plants. Okay, well that's pretty good. So Tharsis will be the one to worry about. UNMI, if they took Mohole area, cannot play it. So we have the energy, and we get a discount on AI Central, which is awesome. So we'll want to scoop all the science tags we see. Flooding. Well, that's a cheap way to use your ability. And it gets us closer to kelp farming. Yeah, so that works well for us. We probably won't be doing something like Mayor, unless we see Phobos Space Haven. But, oh, okay, so there's some titanium production. So, Asteroid Mining Consortium is live. We still will want some ground cities, though, with kelp farming on the way, and mine. So some decent income cards. We probably won't beat UNMI to Terraformer, but I still like playing a release of inert gases there. Planning to take a few cards right now. Oh, but wow. We want some cards, don't we? Holy crap. I think we need to take a research outpost. Phobos Space Haven is also really good, but this is a city on the board for our kelp farming. It's also a science tag. This stuff does not matter. I guess Tharsis did not want corporate stronghold, which is surprising. Hopefully UNMI takes Phobos Space Haven because we don't want Tharsis to play it and they have that titanium to spend. Alright. Don't really care about security fleet. They can waste their time on that, and small animals could hit us. Although it could also hit Tharsis. Might have been a reason to pass it. I don't think anyone's taking small animals right now. Okay. Yeah, it's a shame that we didn't get one of the other cards back here, but this is still good. We actually have $40. So we can take 2 cards and still play Beam and Carbonate Processing. I think we only need 1 here. Corporate Stronghold might be okay to get Mayor. If we do Ganymede Colony, that's interesting. But I think that's just too unlikely with Tharsis. And a pass. Alright. So something big. Not even an ocean. So something very big. Kind of a nothing turn for UNMI. Okay, well, we certainly have to take Asteroid Mining Consortium. Not only do we have to take it, it's frigging awesome for us. So is Advanced Alloys, but we have to take AMC. Sorry, Tharsis. Yeah. We like this one too. Even though this is a science tag. So that might actually turn Terraformer back on for us. The giant ice asteroid. Oh, and more science. Predators, I don't think so. So we want these. Which leaves us enough to play Asteroid Mining Consortium or Research Outpost. But Research Outpost doesn't really do anything for us right now. If we pick up a science tag, we'll start off next generation with Research Outpost, Lagrange. So we'll run AI on Gen 6. That's okay. With Research Outpost, it's probably pretty good, and then if we can pick up some more discounts, we'll be golden. But we're in pretty good shape. This is a lot of things to do, and we might not get milestones this way, but we should have a lot of points from these Jovi encounters. Like, this is at least 8 terraforming. We have heat on the way. So if we did snipe Terraformer, we would make UNMI sad and be in okay shape. Just need to remember to play Giant Ice Asteroid before all the oceans are gone. MU! 10 cards. UNMI is building a mystery over there. I think we've made an enemy. What's he doing on plants? Not too shabby. Oof, well, alright. That's a good comeback. I guess he was going to be in really good shape before. And now he's just in pretty good shape, and science is looking like it's pretty spread out. So does he have Phobos Space Haven? Because that would be a good one for him. Alright, so we'll probably get a free temp bump, right? Yeah. A free heat production. So that's good. We'll start off by grabbing that, and then we could potentially giant ice asteroid for the other. If we don't see science tags, that is probably what we'll do. And then we'll be ready to play kelp farming. Yeah, UNMI's got a not great start. I mean, when you're standard projecting things, he does have standard tech, which helps quite a lot, but still. Okay, so medical lab is definitely good for someone. Not currently all that good. I think natural preserve is the one for us. It's cheaper. And now we're in science mode. Okay. We just need to take fish here. Don't really want to worry about that stuff. Alright. Solar power does not matter to us. Earth office is probably worth taking, especially if we're going to draw some cards. Local heat trapping too. Wow, this is 4 cards. So what do we want to do? We want to play Lagrange. We want to play Research Outpost. Actually, it doesn't really help to play Research Outpost this generation. So we'll play Natural Preserve and Lagrange. So if we do that, then we have not enough to play Giant Ice Asteroid, that's for sure. We might just be sitting on some cash, but I think we can safely take all of these. If we're doing that, we could actually end up planner if no one else does. Okay, that's interesting. Unfortunately, we can't take any steel here. We'll take a card in case of planner. What's the situation? What the heck? Come on, game. Not happening. Okay. So we really just want a titanium here. Guess we could save $1 on Lagrange by playing it next generation if we use 2 cash instead of a titanium. Which makes sense, as this card is very useful to us. Yeah, I gotta watch out for that. Could run out of spots to place our outpost. I think this is still the one. Or this one of those. Or this one. This is fine too. Huh. Well, that is very much not worth it. Especially since that is 2 cards. Maybe we can get Planner. It still seems very unlikely. Unless UNMI is completely asleep. Because they'll be ahead of us for 2 generations. Wow, Tharsis is on a roll. It's currently it on steel, though. Oh boy. Yeah, we have the giant ice asteroid immediately. So UNMI did go for the card there. Looks like he remembered Planner. Okay. So Tonga Comet's about to be useless. I don't really care about any of this stuff. Deep Well Heating is the best card here. It's a heat step, which we don't want someone to have, and energy, which might be useful. It's also a building tag, so we'll just throw it away. Alright, energy saving is not impressive. Just take this building tag. Energy tapping hits us. Space station though. That's interesting. Do we want to give energy tapping to Tharsis? It probably doesn't matter. Yeah. I think Space Station was probably good for Tharsis too. Beam came back. I think we want Space Station here. so we want to see only one ocean right now. We don't want to see any heat. It'd be nice if Tharsis picked up a couple of plants that we could kill off. But a forest's worth would be bad. Okay, so... Alright, so it looks like he's going for Mayor. And Phobos makes a lot of sense. I don't know why... I think UNMI had a chance to take that card, and should have. Obviously we did too. So Mayor, Terraformer, Planner. Yeah, Planner is happening now. So we will have Jovians rather than Milestones. Might also be ahead on everything in the awards section. Have to see how Scientist plays out. It's not very good, is it? Alright, so here... I think here we just want Space Station. And then see if Tharsis drops an ocean. But if he takes this one, that doesn't help us. So actually we just want a giant ice asteroid now. Get our cash. Yeah. And hit Tharsis. Yeah, not too bad. We actually ended up with enough to play Research Outpost. UNMI did not take Planner. Which I guess makes sense. They can just do that at the start of next generation. And next generation we could actually get Terraformer if we put off AI. Because we can get 4 off of Terraforming Ganymede and 3 off of our heat. Ooh, okay. Yeah, Tharsis is in good shape. Do we want Research Outpost now? Gives Tharsis cash, gives us a plant. Should probably go here. Then we have some great spots for planting. I think just to take the spot, we want to go here. We know Tharsis is just going to jam a city down here. If we take a plant with the city, then we could local heat trapping and place a greenery. But if we local heat trapping, then we can't heat twice next generation, so it's not the greatest. We can just play kelp farming. I think that must be the thing to do. So now we have city forest, which is an awesome start to next generation. And then actually on Gen 8 we could grab Terraformer. We still don't have AI Central down. Maybe that's just how it's going to go. Yeah, we don't care about this stuff right now. Capital looks awesome. Media Archives is probably going to be good this game. But a lot later. Should we just play Capital? Farther and farther from Research Outpost. I guess Capital's doing a lot more for us right now. It also defends us against energy tapping, which could be in Barsus's hand. He plans to tap, play a city. Okay. Tap, play a city, and then he doesn't want the building. Archibacteria. Now's the time to play it. I think we just want to take this. All right. All right, so we have most of the science that we need as we get farther and farther off that plan. I think we take these, we play Capital, place a forest, we heat twice. We have 31 Terraforming rating, and next gen we open with Terraforming Ganymede into Terraformer, and just hope that works. Certainly could still lose it to UNMI. Could be going for it, but I don't know. I don't know if he's going to make it. So, oops. That capital got us a lot of cash back. We could play Ganymede Colony now and get an extra terraforming rating, and play Terraforming Ganymede, which is tempting. I also get $4 back on Ganymede Colony. And it puts us in the running for mayor, if Tharsis isn't doing that. It must be doing that, though. Probably want research outpost here. Wow. So that's a lot of plants for him, and that gives him... He can plant here and get steel to sell, which is nice. But he's no closer to his milestones. So that's good. And we make good cash. Okay. If you enter sells cards, then he can get Terraformer, potentially. But it'll be so costly. Yeah, what's bad about that is it's just taking points away from us, and you and I won't be able to do anything, having wasted so much cash on the cards, but we'll take the milestone that we can get. We could research outposts and then city mayor. Yeah, it would be we could Ganymede Colony mayor, so actually that is fine. We could even do that regardless if we think Tharsis is doing better than UNMI. And we do. It means deploying Ganymede early. Well, this is very interesting. He'll just get Gardner. Yes, we only get one milestone. But going for mayor actually takes a milestone from our chief competitor and puts us closer to AI Central, as well as making all our stuff cheaper. So I guess that's the one. Alright, so we have one science tag, we're going to play our second. Next gen, we're going to play Ganymede Colony, get Mayor. Which doesn't really leave us enough for AI Central, most likely. But we'll see. We also don't have energy for AI Central. Ooh, okay. Colonizer's okay, but he's not getting to builder. Yeah, this other stuff just doesn't matter. Caretaker could be okay. Probably not, though. Could run it once or something. Alright, insulation. Yeah, I mean, we're not spending cash on Adventures Guild at this point. Oh, okay. Interesting. Yeah, we have fish, so we'll certainly take that, even though we don't get the ocean. We're pretty close to also getting Terraformer. So this will be fish, most likely. Oh, I don't like that placement at all. I mean, I'm glad he did it. I would have just gone there. I don't think that's very good. Also, does he need a city right now? What's up with that? Could even have gone up here and gotten steel to sell. Also cutting off a lot of area. You know, we could have run AI Central. Yeah, I guess we should have skipped stupid insulation. Oh, watch, it's going to steal banker. Bye, Ocean. Alright, well that's done. Should we play this anyway for the income? I mean, how much better is it going to get? Probably not. We want to use titanium on that. So I think for now we just play Lagrange. Because we could draw cheap energy. Like that. Can't use it though. If we draw a cheap power tag, I'm not sure we'll see at this point. That would be all the energy we need the rest of the game and a science tag, which is nice. I don't think we're going to want to go down that road. Although it would set us up for mass converter. Shuttles is whatever. So you have to watch out for banker. Maybe that's good. Maybe he'll find banker and we'll snipe it. I think it's going to be a big deal though where cities go this game, and I think we probably just want to take one now. We'll take this one. If there's Demos down, we're a little better off. No, we're not any better off waiting. But is someone going to take that if we do wait? And if they do, is it bad? I mean, it's, yeah, kind of. It would be worse for us to place here, but not disastrous. Though to have this too would mean a lot of good spaces for us. But then again, we haven't seen urbanized area. Okay, so we're pretty incentivized to go scientist. That's nice, because we didn't have to pay for that. So I've been back and forth on placing a city, but I think I'm going to let this one go. And then next gen, if Tharsis doesn't take the spot we want, we can let it go again and grab it when we go before him. Demos is probably not out there. This would have been a good generation to play it. There's no reason to sit around waiting for an ocean you can't get. It is a scary amount of plants for Tharsis to have. Oh my. Oh wow. Alright, well I guess you just sometimes get it all. That's dumb. I'm sorry you had to see that. Kind of makes all our decisions pointless. Maybe I'll do a second game this weekend. Alright, so urbanized area is actually really good versus Tharsis. I think it'll be a while before we can play it. In City 2, huh? We definitely want to take that stuff. We have a million expensive cards, but at least we're Credicor. In tectonic stress? Well, that's power we could use in the short term. We could play, we could play fusion power, but then it's like, that's too much power and a lot of dollars. I don't think we can do that. Unfortunately, it does mean standard projecting a power for AI Central. I mean, it probably doesn't matter, right? Okay. That's pretty good for him. That's okay for him. Doesn't get him a steal, though. Earth Office doesn't look great. I guess it's free. Yeah, AI Central also doesn't look great now, but we'll get some money off of it. It's discounted for Credicor. Also, Scientist was funded, and we have Mass Converter, which will at least make some late game stuff cheaper, like probably Terraforming Animated, Large Convoy, and Water Import. Alright. Still got 1,000,000 cards. Catapult's a good move. Yeah. It's been a long time since we picked that up. And we'll only get a couple cards. There aren't even that many more cards we really want, since we drew everything we needed. In fact, all of the Jovian counters. Callisto Penal Mines will be pretty good. Well, there's that one. I don't think it's a good move for Tharsis, but Landlord's okay. But we'll at least get second there. Giant Space Mirror, Imported Nitrogen. That's a good one for later. Earth Tag too. That's pretty sweet. Giant Space Mirror lets us play Fusion Power, but that is a worse deal than Tectonic Stress, which we passed on. So Tharsis will be planning to drop a couple forests. Snag this. Media Group is a nice one. Are we going to see a sabotage? I think. Do we just want to drop Terraforming Ganymede? Get a little cash. Alright, let's just pass here. Don't want to play Insulation yet because of Thermalist. Also, we'll probably grab one or two more heat, or temperature rather. Oh, strip mine. Nuke zone's pretty... well, nuke zone's okay. Guess really it's just for controlling the end of the game. Farming's okay. If you could take them both, Tharsis would probably do that. We'll take strip mine. Okay. Sorry, lots of noise next door. Windmills is actually okay too. Mining area is an area though. We're going to play mining area. I guess. We're in this landlord fight. Oh, I think we just want all these. So many cards. So Banker's a little risky with Toll Station out there. But otherwise, we have a bunch of income cards. Open City, Insulation, I guess maybe that's it. Air Braking, so well set up for events. Okay. Yeah, it's worth doing. Very nice. Let's do something awesome. I mean, Giant Space Mirror is pretty medium. But it allows for strip mine. which also puts us up in minor. Yeah, I'm not sure what that means. Alright, well, we still have a good area to urbanize. This game is ending fast. We're just about at fish, though. Well, it's going to be a good commercial district. We lost some plants again. Is Tharsis... No, they're not placing a city. So we can actually wait on this again. Which means we can... Well, we can draw cards, can't we? Industrial center. Well, that lets us place a forest and center over here, which is nice. It's a tile. Makes Noctis City worse. And lets us plant a forest. Okay. Oops. Also, industrial center here, mining area here. That looks pretty good. We should have done that. Because we're going to lose that right now. Oh, that stinks. Oh, I guess we're okay. Why is it... I guess that's a... It's like an okay spot to put that. But there are way better ones. This is better. This is better. This is better. Does he need the money? I don't know. I guess everyone needs money. That's why they call it money. Okay. Maybe we're not going to catch up on scientist. So. Oh, that's a good one. This guy not going to raise the temperature? He's doing that. Okay. Nope. So we really want fish down, but we cannot get the temperature up. We want to hold off on just about, on all our cities. We can hold off on development center, or we can play it now to get mass converter out. That seems better than fusion power. How much power do we need next generation? Well, if it's the last generation, I guess we need 1, 2... It doesn't matter, we're going to have mass converter. So fusion power is out unless it's going to get us scientist. So let's do this. And this. We're tied on scientist. We have 1 million space discounts. We have a few space cards left to play. Heather is pretty medium right now, but we could throw it down. $5 for 3 plants. Certainly good if it wins us landlord, though. Workforce. It's pretty bad, but it's good for scientist. All right, no fish, most likely. And on that note, we want Soil Factory if we sell a card. We're going to sell Fusion Power. Oh, good scientist. All right, we're not going to do that right now. Okay, That's good. Radcam Factory is also pretty good. But this is it's a free science tag, essentially. So we're going to win an award that we didn't fund, and we're winning all the remaining awards. Oh! Okay. We certainly need to take virus. So we take those, and we will at long last claim that nice city spot over here. We don't have to put a forest here right away. The only reason we're really worried about that is nuclear zone, and probably no one took that, and if they did, it's only a point. So we'll take our money. Also plants. If we don't see Demos, then we want those plants. Now we can go to Open City. There's a million things we want to do right now, but yeah, Open City is pretty good for Landlord. Which we're probably not going to win. I mean, he's got probably 4 tiles coming. If we lose no plants, then we can do it. Actually, we can kill some of his plants as well. So that's a good spot to urbanize. And we still have Open City like here. Here. This is good to block him. Yeah, I mean, he doesn't have great spots to put those plants. Ooh. Oh, wow. Somebody is looking for another generation, just like us. That is really good, though. Does he have victory points? Kind of. Alright, well, we got a game. Ish. Oh, that's pretty strong, too. So was that. Holy crap. And we don't have our third plant tag, so nitrogen rich will be not that exciting. Ooh, that's a good one. So we want to urbanize this. And this is worth 1 extra point. I guess it's worth 2 extra points, and this takes away just a point from our buddy. This probably takes away no points. So an urbanized area here is slightly better. Could also be okay to go here. It's really not clear, except that we know we want to play it. All right, we know we can get fish on. So that's good. We should certainly draw a card. All right, well, that's junk. So right now we just want to find out if this is the last generation. We probably win this generation, but we probably win by a lot next generation, unless UNMI goes nuts. UNMI is going to die. They're going to run out of time. Could still play Million Science Tags, though. Nuke Zone! That's pretty bad. I don't think that's a good move at all. It might be an effort to end the game. All right, do we win? So this is 49 plus 6 forests, including this, is 55, 58, 61, 63, 60. Ooh. I don't know what's going on here. All right. I think we must be going to win. Oof. Two milestones. So 66 points plus, okay, so 67 plus 2 from scientist, probably. 69. Do we have 69 points? Yeah. Ugh. Last second science tag. What does that mean? We're down by 2? Okay. Alright, we're going to play this no matter what. And certainly need to play this. I think we crush even more next gen, but I think we're safe to end this now. Looks like we will play this stupid fusion power. Alright. Yeah, we can heat trap. Do we want to heat trap for fish? That's the question. Okay, so all right. So if we have 2 more tiles, we will tie on Landlord. Can we deliver? I don't think so. Well, let's see. Insulation does not matter. Well, it matters if there's another generation. This sucks. It looks like we won't win these awards, but if we hang on, we won't win them next gen, and we'll still win the game either way. So let's take care of that. Okay, so we don't care about forests right now so much. We just want to get this on some fish and play Soil Factory. It's going to be 2 points either way. Slightly better if this guy forgets to do his forest. Which I guess is fine. Yeah, so we sell and play Soil Factory. Oops. Okay. Next generation would have been very exciting, but we probably just would have lost those awards by even more. This is better. Oh yeah, so this actually is better than on fish. And this keeps it under 2 hours. Mm-hmm. Not very suspenseful, the last bit. Like I said, I'll try to get in another game, and I will see you then.